Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me very well. We are now in our trading session, or the beginning of our trading session. We'll go ahead and do our due diligence, our research on our trade, or on our particular tickers up here. Let's see, which one is this? My price range. Alright, so this is my price range between $1 to $8. That's where I usually focus in. So that's what we'll be trading today. Let's go ahead and do our research though. Let's flip over to the splitter here. Okay. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me very well. We are now. Alright, just making sure you guys can hear me on my phone. Sounds like you can, so I'll go ahead and begin doing the research for these stocks, these tickers that you see on your screen. I think the first one is CIDM. So let's go ahead and look at what that float is. CIDM on FinViz. On FinViz, let's scroll down. Our float. Where is our float here? Payout. Okay, there it is. Alright, so our float is 80 million, a little bit higher float. I'll go ahead and add that to my notes over here in Charles Schwab, and I'll actually show you how I add a note in just a minute. Alright, so that's 80 million in the float. That is way too high. Not to say that it won't move, but usually try to aim below 80 million for sure. Alright, the next one is AX or XBIO. And then we'll go to BAM SEC to check out these a little bit further. XBIO. Let's check out the float on this one. Float is 5 million. Perfect. Okay. $5 million. Okay, CRIS was a mover from yesterday. CRIS. And what? Wrong thing. CRIS. Float is 53 million. Higher float for me. Add note 53 mil. I'll save that. What's the next one? So this is something that I do every morning just to get everything lined up like I like it and know what's going on. What's the next one? Archon. Archon is 4 million in the float. Alright, we will add that there. And last but not, well, not last. Where is it? CNET. Go ahead and get this CNET out of the way. CNET has 15 million in the float. Alright. Matter of fact, I probably should have checked the BAM SEC as I went through them. Let's do that really quick. BAM SEC these. First one is CIDM. And we'll see if it has any shelf registrations or anything like that. It has a pretty close shelf registration on CIDM. So we'll add that in my notes for it. Shelf. Okay. XBIO. XBIO looks like it has a shelf registration as well. Let me look how close that shelf registration is to us. That shelf registration was last year, but it can still go into effect. So it's an older shelf registration, but still can definitely go into effect. CRIS. CRIS. It has no shelf. Archon, let's flip up there to Archon really quick. Have about 5 minutes to the bell. Archon. Archon has a shelf registration. Alright, and it's very close too. So that was this year for the shelf registration. CNET shelf registration. Let's see if they have one. CNET does have a shelf. It has a couple of amended shelf registrations. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that. This is why you do your research first. Intech. Does not have any shelf registration. Okay. Let's see what the float is on Intech though. Intech. Okay, so we have a 3 million float on Intech. It's definitely cycled through his float already today. Add 3 million float with no shelf. Next one is Fran. Fran, 2 million in the float. And let's go ahead and check that BAM SEC for it. Fran. All right. What did I just press? No shelf or automatic shelf registration. That can go at any time. So that can go outside of the 2-year period. Automatic shelf. We'll put that auto shelf in there. Definitely don't want to really touch that one. Okay, USIO is the last one on my watch right now. USIO. Shelf registration. Shelf. And then let's go check that float as well. Okay. USIO. What is your float, little buddy? 15 mil. Alright, so we have 15 mil in the float on that one. We only have one automatic shelf registration. 15 million in the float. All right, so that does that for that research. Now we'll come back over to my actual platform here, and we'll go ahead and look through the news on these. Now it's about 2 minutes to the bell here, and we're gonna see what happens this morning. We want to give them a little chance to play out because of how volatile these stocks were this morning. So let's go ahead and look at the news. CIDM, just a partner agreement, reduces total debt by 24 million. Okay, it doesn't really excite me. We'll have to see what it does out of the open, if it can hold up that $1. And also we have about 1 minute to the bell. XBIO Form 4 trying to hold up that VWAP, looks like. Might start going up here in a little bit. Archon, no real news that I would like to invest my money in. CNET, okay, everything's looking a little weak today. Everything's not holding VWAP. So first of all, they need to get above VWAP. So this one's really faded off VWAP. Yeah, they definitely need to get back above VWAP and change that trend that they have. Let's go ahead and look at their daily charts. We are about to go into the open. CIDM. Okay, the market has opened. On the daily chart up here for CIDM, it has a resistance at the 183 here. Okay. A couple of these might actually move. This is my 5-minute chart over here, 1 minute chart, and we're looking for something that will give us moves upward, right? And we already see wicks forming on some of these candles, so that's not a good sign. But we'll see what happens. CIDM looks like it's trying to get back up. It's just trying to hold up that $1 level. We'll see if it can get back above the pre-market VWAP, which is the 110. XBIO is trying to give some moves upward. Has a little resistance up here from pre-market, right here at the, was that the 460? Okay. We'll go ahead and mark its support and resistance levels here. So we'll draw its support level right here on the 1 minute. Draw its resistance level down here. And we'll see if it can hold within that range. CIDM looks like it's trying to move up here. Let's go ahead and mark its support and resistance on the 1 minute. Support here. And then the resistance down here. See if it can hold that resistance up. All right, XBIO trying to get back up there. All right, we'll see if it can hold above that support level. Archon, everything else looks like it's kind of falling down. Okay, CNET is working its way up. Let's go ahead and put some support and resistance here. So put it here and draw our resistance line up here. This is where we want to see it hold above. Let these first 3 minutes play out. This one snapped back under the resistance that I put up there for it. Looks like it's struggling to get over it. This one snapped back down, but it does look the best out of today. So we will be watching XBIO out of the open. I might pop in with some shares if it can get back over this 1 minute candle. So let's see what it can do here. I'll take 25 shares over the top of that 1 minute candle. Let's watch this 1 minute close up. It's like it's snatching down a little bit. See if it can get up above that 415. It's like it's still snatching down, forming a very high wicked candle over here on the 5 minute. All right, looks like it's ready to move up. Let's go ahead and take 25 shares of this. If it can move above that 1 minute, get back above that 415 level. Don't see it doing it yet. Yeah, looking like it's gonna go ahead and give a little rundown. All right, CNET has held above this level, trying to reclaim VWAP. CIDM is going down, struggling below that level. CRS went up. Let's go ahead and put its supports and resistance here. Support on the 1 minute is right here at the 724. Support on the or resistance on the 1 minute was right here. Needs to hold up that level at the $8. We'll see if it can do it. All right, back to something else. CNET looks like it is making moves. Where's CNET? CNET is trying to hold above this level here. It may be the one for the day. I think it is. If it can get back over this 1 minute candle without crashing down. It's crashing down to that level. Held that level there. Still not sure about it. We'll see it's breaking that level. I don't like that. All right, we see CIDM trying to hold up this level here. We'll see what it can do above that level. Throwing up some wicks up there. AHT, CRIS trying to get back above that level, struggling to get back above that $8 level. XBIO here looking like it's going to break out. Yep. All right, we'll go ahead and take some shares if it can hold over this level here, this 1 minute level. I believe it can. We'll take 25 shares here if it can hold that level. Trying. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and take there 25 shares. Did it freeze up on me? Looks like it froze up on me. Let's see if it can go ahead and knock through that level. That was a double right there. We'll be out. We can go ahead and get out here since it looks like it's gonna fade down. We'll be out at the 382 down there. 382 level there. We're in with 25 shares down here. 382. Put our stop down there for it. See if it can knock through that level. XBIO is up the most today. So we're going to start moving it up to the bottom. This 428 is the bottom of this. 428. And that'll be our out point if it wants to stop us out. We got to see though. Go ahead and put our stop right there at the bottom of that level. See if it can get a little bit more run up. I will sell if it starts to look too weak. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and sell a little bit if it starts to snap down. Looks like it's holding its levels right now. Looking weak here. I'll go ahead and take profit up here, at least a little bit. If it doesn't push through, if it breaks to 70, I need to take profit. All right. Looking weak there. That was weak. I'll take a little profit there. Pushing into the 80s. Can we get the 90s? Can we get all the way through the 5? Okay, we'll sell a little bit there. We'll let it pull back. I'll get all out right there. Let it do a pullback above VWAP. Actually, it looks like it's going to continue pushing. I'll take 5 more here. Looks like it's going to continue pushing. We'll take there. We'll be out down here under this level, 460. We're in with 5 shares here. Looking for a little bit more of a push. May take a little bit more here. We'll see what it can do. I might get 50 shares, or well, it already made the move. All right, we're going to get a pullback here and kind of see where it wants to go from here. It's looking very kind of weak up here. So 515 is our new out. 515 will be our stop out right here. The entry point was a 502. So 515 is our out. We'll see if it can hold those levels. If it breaks that 20 down, then we know it can't go any higher. Okay, 525 is our next out. If it can hold that up, it's like it's trying to break it down. Okay, it might stop us out here. It's okay, we're in profit right there. $9 on a day for right now. We'll let that play out. It is the biggest mover on the day. I could jump in and scalp this with 50 shares, which I think I will do on the next break break up of this $1. This high is the 533. I'll take 50 shares there. See if it'll get bought up here. 533. 533 is the high. Let this 1 minute bar close up and see where it wants to go. Actually, I'll jump in with 5 shares because this is an extended move. So I'll jump in with smaller size until it really gives a good pullback. Jump in right there. I think I missed that one. I definitely missed that one. Yeah. Oh, nope, it got me in. Came back and retested. What's the bottom of this? This low is the 515 again. 515 will be our stop out with those 5 shares. Right there. Kind of faked out a little bit. We'll see if it can hold up to 25 and kind of move a little higher. Okay, stop this out right there. We're still in the green on the day. Let it do a little pullback here. That was a big kind of rejection. So we have a new resistance level up here. And it needs to do a pullback. So we're gonna allow it to do that pullback. That's a natural pullback. CNET is up 100%, holding over this level. All right, CNET. Let's see, we got the 1 minute pullback. Let's see if it can hold up VWAP here. Nope. Broke the 3, don't like it. All right, this one's broke. That one's trying to work its way back up. All right, so we'll stick with XBIO here. See if we can capitalize on any moves here. And we will see what happens. Looks like it's holding up the 9 there. Getting a nice little pullback here. Needs to get back over the high of the 529, 530, 540 area. Okay. Trying to hold up that this 9. Trying to stay above the 5 here. I take very small size on this because it may be a fake out on this candle. If I take size, so I take like maybe 5 shares if it starts to go. 505. Let's see it break that 505. All right. Well, I said small size, didn't I? I lied. Let me get out. Yeah, let me get out there. I accidentally took 50 shares on that one. That was totally my fault. Doesn't matter. I'm right on zeroed out. Right on zero right now. That made me so mad. We'll let it set up. Let it reset up real quick. Man, I can't believe I did that. All right. Definitely be taking 50 shares above this though. If this flips back to green and breaks this high of the 544. Looking for the 544 break with 50 shares. So 545 will be the point right now. 545 with 50 shares. Man, I can't believe I took that trade. Okay, looks like it's launching down. I'm so glad I got my 50 shares out of there. I would have lost a lot more. Man, I burned through a lot of capital in those first trades and completely wasted it. Gave back my profit there, but it's okay. Still working around everything. So we'll see if XBIO can give us another move above this little level here. It is holding on VWAP there, but I don't want it on this candle. It is holding that previous level right there, that 553, but it's looking weak there. Let's see the sellers down here. We got a stack of sellers there, but it may break. So we're going to be patient. Got $510 left. Holding up that level there. Good, 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 good. That's good. We're gonna let it play. See if we can get we can trade within this range right here. If it can stay up. We'll let this last minute close and see if it can start moving higher. Looks like it can a little bit. See it get back over that set. What is the let's see if it can hold the 9, which is at the 78 right now. Get over the 78 and hold that. Holding up quite nicely right there. So this will definitely be a 50 share entry here if it can stay up. Getting back up there. Nice, 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 nice. Trying to see this 5-minute close. It has about a minute left on this 5-minute candle. See if it gets back over 5. Okay, in a new bar now. So if we get back over 510, I'll be in. Over 510, I'll be in. That's where I'm looking for it. Let's see, the body of this candle. Nah, let's go ahead and say the 535 I'll be in. 535. That's where we wanted to get up towards that. All right, looking like it's ready to go. Can we break the 520? Okay. All right, yeah. Looks like we're getting a little love here. Let's see if it can break these highs though. Keeps on pausing. The high is the 44. That's what we're looking for. That 44. Yeah, it's not going. Definitely not going here. I don't like that. It should be just going. So I didn't put any money in there on that one. This may be a 3-bar play right here. It's getting a pullback, but all right, now might be ready to go. Nope, still not ready to go. A lot of hesitation up here. All right, took 50 shares right there on that right there. We'll be out at the bottom of this 5-minute. Have to see what it wants to do here. Still in a 5-minute setup. The bottom of this, the low is the 493, and it looks like it's gonna stop me out. Looks like it just might stop me out here. Crosses that 9, I gotta cut it. Yep, gotta cut it there. Gotta cut it. It looked very weak right there. It showed me a lot of red, so had to cut that. Okay, looking like it wants to hold now. Got to get back above the body of this candle. Not above the body yet. Can I take 50 shares? 50 shares. 250. Cannot take 50 shares anymore, I don't think. Let me see. XBIO 502 times 525 times 50. Yeah, that's too much. All right, I'll be able to take 25 if it can go, but right now it looks weak. I had to jump out there. Looked very weak, so I jumped out. Still in a 5-minute setup. Okay. We'll see if it can get going here. It's like it's getting a double top there. I love to see it through the 250 or the 220, I mean. But this thing isn't looking like it's going to show us love today. Now it may go ahead and go, but it's really weak around this area. See it getting bought up there? It needs to hold up. I don't know if it can. Hitting that 490 hard. This is why I sold out, because it showed a lot of weakness here. It just wouldn't go. Let's look at CRIS. Alright, can it hold above this level? Oh, it's a more expensive stock as well. Okay. Looks like it's holding up though, so I can definitely still take 25 shares of that, I believe. Okay, this one's building. Lower float, so I'll focus on this one. It's got a lower float. Let's see what we can get. It's holding up to 5 finally. Trying to get back above the body of this red candle again. Got up there once and just could not hold. I don't know if this one's going to be able to go. Keep showing red down here. That's the third time it's gone red. That's 4 tests, 5 tests down there. So I really don't trust it right now. Alright, looks like it's holding up. Let's see if we can get over the body of this last candle right here. The 515, 5. Well, really, this candle right here, the high is the 38. We'll see. Get past that 20. Start holding. There we go. Looked like it was going to go. 25 shares ready to go on it. Looking real weak right here. That's looking real weak right there. Should have just went right there. Did not get up and go. So that's not a good sign. Is holding the 5 though. See if it can stay green on this candle. A lot of indecision here. Looking like it's failing out. Yeah, that's just too weak. It may not break here. Definitely needs to hold up VWAP. Holding up that 5 right there. Need to see it above this level. This what level is this? Whatever level that is. Got a lot of resistance. Needs to get back over the 520s. Get back over that 5. Working its way back over the 5 here. Looking good now. Held that 5 up. Needs to get back above the 1 minute right here. Just does not look like it can do it. Okay, getting back above. Trying to at least. Another double top. Sellers are holding it. Okay, there we go. We'll jump in above the 20. Oh, it's not holding that 20. All right, I took there. Wait, what? Wait, did I not take? Did I not partake in that? Alright, so I just tried to take 25 shares of that there. Glad I didn't, I guess. Another fake out. Needs to break this high now. High of the 545 here. 545. 25 shares. Faking out a little bit here. That's the high 545. So a break of the 550 will have to be in there. 550. Now it's looking like it's breaking down. May break down VWAP here. Let's see. Yep. Alright, that's major weakness. I don't really like that. Tried to hold up this level, failed to hold this level. Now it's trying to hold up VWAP, but it's failing that as well. Alright, so this is the one. If it can get over this last 1 minute, this 550 area, it should be ready to go. So we'll watch it at the 551. I want to see it break 550. So we'll put a buy order up there for 550, and we'll just watch. See if it can hold up VWAP right here. Looking like it's getting a little strength back in it. May go ahead and trip up some shorts here, especially if it takes off. 550 area is our entry that we want to be in at. This high is a 545. All right, let's see what we got here. 17. So it definitely has room to run. Just has to run now. It's like it's gonna go ahead and break down here. That's unfortunate. Well, it looked like that was a fake out. Did not break. Alright, shorts are gonna probably start getting scared here. Because if you were covering, you know, you're gonna have to take profit if it crosses that 9, because it could take off on you. So now it's getting interesting. We'll see what it wants to do above VWAP. It may break it down though. VWAP is at the 483, 482. It just broke it. CIDM. Alright, so this one's trying to get back. It's kind of forming a little trend here, so I'll draw my trend line here. It's kind of forming a little trend here, so we'll see if it can hold above that level. What is this one doing? Nothing. Still trying to hold this little level here. Want to see it get past that 550, and I will buy if it can. Just does not look very appetizing right now. Plenty of wicks on the 5 minute. Everything looks like it's just on its way down. CIDM. $243 left. This thing has been holding forever at VWAP. So I want to see it get above this level right here. Put a resistance level right here. I want to see it hold this 515 level, because it's been holding here for quite a while. And now it's kind of getting to the area where it's not moving as much. So it's a kind of a scary area for buyers and sellers. So I'm definitely off, definitely setting off of it at the 550. But we'll see if it can get back past the 5. Looks like it will be able to here. So it's holding that 5. So we'll go ahead, and this top and tail is okay. I mean, it's not just, let's see if it can hold above this level. Draw our support level right here. We want to see a hold above this level right there and challenge this level. So let's just watch and see what it wants to do here. It tried to hold, but it just couldn't. Getting that 5, hitting that 5 up. Want to see it hold above this level right here, this $5 level. Not looking super strong. Went red. Touch VWAP. VWAP is at the 83. I just don't see it holding. I don't see it making the moves that I needed to make. It held on VWAP again. So now it has consecutively tested VWAP 1, 2, 3 times. So that could be a good sign. It just needs to get above this $5 level again. Closing up this minute bar. See if it breaks down. May break down here. I see red on the tape over here. See green now. Looking for it to give a little bounce up. It may not though. Might go ahead and go out. I'm watching it. CRS back below VWAP. Fran trying to get up. Let's see if it can hold this 1 minute. So we'll put the support and resistance up here. 1 minute right here. See if it can hold above that. And then for the support down here, it's got a lot of wicks right there. Okay. Getting back above VWAP is the main thing that we need to see, and above this level. Wait, did it move my support? Okay. Now back up here. This one looks like it's trying to get up here. It's been holding this level. We want to see it break back through this level, this 531 level. It's been holding. 6 million in the float. So if it goes, it can go a long way either way. I'm watching it. It's been flatlining for a while now. It's got a little trend line here that I'm not going to draw right now, I guess, because I don't really feel like it. CRIS. I can't believe I lost that money. I was up 8 and then I bought 50 shares and it dropped and took my $8. I was like, oh man, come on. Let's get some action upward. Let's get through that 5. Let's get some momentum. MMED. Big float looks like. Let's go and check that on my MMED. MMED. That must be something. That must be an OET stock. OTC stock, yeah. Alright, it has been just flatlining here. Finally breaking down VWAP here. We'll see if it can get back in. Let's see. I don't think it's going to hold that level. Now that it's broken VWAP, it's probably going to break this level as well. This 458. Okay. AHT looking really bad. Intech trying to hold up its 1 minute support resistance line. Let's see right here. Needs to hold that up. Definitely failed right there. All right, let's look elsewhere. CRS breaking down. Man, I thought this one was gonna hold up a little bit better, but we'll continue watching it. We have $243 left, down $19 on the day, but we'll see. Waiting to see what's going to happen here. Intake is down. XBIO is pretty much the only thing that's holding around its 1 minute range here. Came down under VWAP, but it's holding this 1 minute range, so it might actually reverse. But we'll have to see. It's got to get back over VWAP. Show me that it wants to go up. It'll be nice. CDEV. These huge floats. Go check this. Yeah, that's way too much. That's way too big of a float right there. XBIO still filling out. We have a price range. We're sticking to it, and we're looking for something to make moves back upwards. XBIO looking like it's getting bought up here at the 440s, 450s area. See if it can get back above VWAP. It's possible. VWAP is at the 450 or 481. That's a long way to work back up there, but it is a low float, so it definitely could do it. Sitting here at 9:07 or 10:07 Eastern time, 9:07 my time. Looking for a run up. Get back over that 9. The 9 is at the 457. Holding that 450 right there. Looks like it's curling up. CDEV is coming up, but it's very high float. Intech. Let's look at Intech. What is Intech doing? Intech is above this level. We want to see a hold. We want to see a pullback above this level. And now it's breaking that level again. So just not looking good on Intech. Too many wicks and just not enough motion. All right, XBIO is now going down. So let's look at the next thing, CRIS, trying to get back above VWAP here. Went under this trend line. Let's see if it can reclaim the trend line. Get back over that VWAP. Intech, what are you doing? Still felling out. Okay, Intech is down. That's an OTC stock. Okay, this one. Looking like it's trying to like come out of this range, but the trend that it's fighting is just too great. All right, 439. It's definitely challenging this level right here. We can stay above this or stay at this level and then start going up. We may see another run up here on XBIO. Definitely have not given up on it. Got this little level down here. We'll draw its support right through here. Got a whole line of buyers down here buying it up. But we have to wait because I only have one more trade and I'm looking to get out of the red with that trade. Of course, my risk tolerance is $10 per trade, and I actually lost that $8 on the lost $8 on one trade and then lost 10 on another one. So I'm not mad. That was 3 trades in total. I gained on one trade, lost on the other 2, and my losing is $10. So that's my risk tolerance on per trade. All right, let's see what we got here. If it can get back up, that would be amazing. A lot of buyers sitting down here to push it back through the VWAP. And it doesn't have that far to go to actually break this high if it gets through VWAP. VWAP is at the 480 right now, and we are watching it closely. CI finally getting back above the dollar. No, not gonna do that. All right, XBIO is looking like it's gonna fail out. It's looking like it. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely failing out. So we might have to call it a day. Don't see anything moving. Have $243 left. I did manage risk well. I took 3 trades. My risk tolerance per trade was $10. So I took 2 losing trades and 1 winning trade. The first trade first trade made like $8, $9, somewhere up in there. The second trade I lost $9, and then actually no, I lost more on that $2 trade because I went from 0 to 19, so I lost about $20 on that second or the third trade. Let's see what it does. Let's see who wants to be the strong one today. $4.11, $4.10. Looks like it's punching at $4.10. It is punching it in the mouth, and it's gonna punch through it if it keeps on. Needs to get back into some 5-minute setups for the long side. Definitely have some 5-minute setups on the short side. We want to see it hold up above this 4 41 area. That's where we want to see it hold. If it breaks this lower, it will be pulling a green to red move on the day. So we'll see. It needs to stay above this level. Go ahead and draw that over here. Our supports here. All right. If it breaks that 410, man, it's probably just gonna go down. That 410, it's got some big buyers at the $4. So let's just see what happens at the 4. Huge buyers right here. 107,475 shares ready to buy at the $4. So let's see if we can get a push back up. Everything looking like it's filling out. We'll sit here until about 10 o'clock. It's got another hour or so. See what comes into play. A whole stack of buyers right here. From the 406 down to the $4. 6 cents of nothing but buyers. Let's see if it can fight through them. All right. VWAP is at the 478 here. Literally just needs to get past that 5. Pretty much that 5. What's the top of this? It definitely has room to run today. But it needs to get back above VWAP. Taking a little time to take a breakdown here. We need to see it sit on this level right here, the 440. It's like buyers are coming in there. Buyers are buying it up. Shorts are like, what's going on? The news on this one was a Form 4. And in the past couple of days, Form 4s have been kind of getting up and going. The 9 is on the 424, 425 area. Let's see what we can get. Buyers holding that thing up. Need to see the stack move up towards that actual price. So at the 20, we should see a lot. We see a hidden buyer, hidden buyers here, 8-3. Hidden buyers at the 29, at the 20. Let's see what these buyers can do under here. Needs to break this resistance of the 440. I don't see many big buyers at the big sellers at the 440 right now. We'll see what happens in just a bit. But it is getting more and more resistance built up here. Hopefully this is a 3-bar play and it'll go ahead and jump through that level. Looks like it may be a 3-bar play or a double top. Which one? Okay. VWAP just moved down, so that means there's an increase in volume here. Whether it's on the sell side or the buy side, I do not know. Looks like it's breaking that 340 or that 440. Ready to play again. It's above the 9 right now. There it is, a nice little push through the 440. Let's see if it can hold that level up now. Buyers are coming in. 30 cents to VWAP. 450. What's the wall at 450? They've already blown through it. 450. Got to stay above that 450. Need to hold above this 440 level. If it can do that, it definitely looks strong. I may be ready to take a position in it. Gotta hold that 450 though. Yes. Getting back up to VWAP here. VWAP is at the 76. Let's see if it can blast through the VWAP. Big buyers coming back in. Little snap down right there. I don't like that. That's a big seller. Big seller at VWAP. What's the price of VWAP? 476. It's not even on the scan right now, or on the that top and tail does not look good. It needs to hold above that 440. It's right at the 9 on the 5. CIDM. Everything's felling out now. Trying to hold that 440 up. Barely holding it. Barely. Not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Alright, well that was all that was in my price range today. I'll sit here for a little bit longer just to see if anything plays out by 10 o'clock. Maybe this one gets some strength behind it and starts getting up by 10. But we got to see. This is where shorts would be entering right here on this break. Break of the 402 is where shorts want to see it break down. We want to see it hold this level here as longs. So with the share size that I can take on this thing would need to move 80 cents for me to actually be back in the green. 80 cents with what I can take. So let's see. Let's say VWAP, say the 480. 443 divided by 480. Oh, I can take a little bit more than that. Yeah, I can take more than that. Never mind. If it can hold up at 40. It's continuously, that 40 is killing it. It's killing it. Let's go look at everything. Let's go look at the overall market and see what all are on the volatile stocks. It's at the top right now. There are some higher priced movers here, but I'm definitely not trading those. So I am looking at the right stock here. Wrong price range. Looks like it's trying again to get over that 40. All right, we're getting a hold of the 440 here. Now it just needs to break VWAP. Well, might have spoke too soon. So now shorts are getting pushed out of this thing. We put the resistance down here, or the support down here on it. Shorts are getting pushed out of this thing. Holding that 440 level. Now all it needs to do is break VWAP. The 9 is at the 438. Just tap the 9 right there. Buyers stacked up at the 440. Sellers also stacked up at the 42, 43, 42 area. They do not want to get beat out. There's a hidden seller at the 46. So if we can break the 46, we may see a little run up. 46, 40, okay, broke the 46. Yeah, there was a little run up. Get back above VWAP. Wow, all that work it just did, and it just deleted half of that work. All right. Trying to see it over VWAP. Looking for that 1 minute pullback so we don't get faked out here. Getting up, getting over. What's the high of this last red candle? High was 465. See if it can get into the 60s. Definitely getting stronger now. All right, so we definitely want to be watching this stock, especially if it breaks over at 74. 474 is VWAP. Getting bought up every time off of that 440. Nice little 1 minute pullback right at VWAP. Yeah, I don't know if this thing is gonna be able to make it. Let's see, it's got 2 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. Well, 1 minute left now. 1 minute. See what it wants to do here. Plenty of volume behind it. Ready to break VWAP at the 74. The buyers are pushing those shorts out of there right there. Green on the tape. Push back into the 60s. Red on the tape. Red. See a lot of red going through. Green. So it's kind of like a struggle between the two. But looks like the sellers are winning. Yep, that's it. If it doesn't go on this one, it's over. It's gonna break down. Well, that was an interesting little run up. Lost a little money on that. Mistakes on my part, technical mistakes, but we'll see. It has about 30 minutes left before I give up on it. Getting stopped at the 450. Looks like sellers have stepped in on the 450. Yep, sellers are definitely stepping in. They're stepping up their game right now. It's just so tight. I'll be scared to be a short right now with how tight it is to the VWAP. But that's the risk versus the reward, right? There's the break. Will it break one of these levels down here that I put down? Got the 420, the 421, 404, and the 385 as the last resistance. V-Ray is showing up on the scanner. Let me go check V-Ray out. So float on that one. 110 million. I'm good. Don't want to play with that. Buyers looking like they're finally winning here. Okay, let's see it get over VWAP. Well, if this is a fake, this is a good one. A lot of people are going to get caught in this one if it's a fake. Because that will be 1, 2, 3 fakes. Alright, there we go. Getting up through there. Now we just need to see a 1 minute pullback above that 473. It's not holding up VWAP. 473 is VWAP. This could be a fake out. We'll see. One minute pullback above VWAP will be great. At this point, if it was to come back down, I would just go ahead and give up on it. Maybe if it can consolidate on this level, maybe it'll be a buy, but right now it's looking extremely weak right here. Came down, touched the last level. Got bought right up. This is a double top. High of 482, high of 480. So we need to see it break that 482. I'll play it just like that. 5 shares, 482 break, 485. So if it knocks me in, it's all good. Okay. We'll let it ride. We got the 1 minute pullback anyway. We'll be out on the low of this 461. Waiting for this bar to close up. Looks like it wants to go higher. It's the low of this. Low is the 487. Getting back above the 5. Took a pretty good entry here. Low is a 487. So if it dips down, we'll just be out with whatever it gives us. 5. Let's move this up to the $5 area. $5 area right there. Don't want to see it break down that 5. This may be the 1 minute pullback. It'll stop me out for profit. Then we'll be ready for another entry above this high of the 519, 525. Enter there. 10 shares. If it can get up there. $5.25. Like it's getting a little snatch here. Let's let this bar close up. Double top. Coming down. 525 will be a good entry. Let's see what we can get here. The high of this last one. Oh, it's holding. It's actually holding on this level that we had from earlier. Well, it definitely looks good. I get in with my hotkeys on this one since it wants to make me a little bit of money back. Needs to get back over that 510 though. Back over that 510 and we'll be looking to take some size. It is in a 5-minute downtrend right now. Let me go and check my hotkeys because when I tried to enter a quarter earlier, it just didn't do it. Go check this real quick. Hotkeys. When I went to buy a quarter, yeah, hit this. It would not buy. It's all good. It is above VWAP. We got 2 left to trade here on the day. May give us a breakout, may not. It needs to set back up in a 5-minute play here. Maybe we can get back under $10. Just make a little bit back. But the high of this candle is 518, so 525 would definitely be a good place to be in. But it needs to get back over the 5 now. We got our 1-minute pullback, just not the setup that we're looking for here. Looks like it's going to go ahead and fail a little bit more. I just want to make this red day smaller. That's it. Get back over that $5 there, start holding up. How much time do we have? 2 minutes on this candle here. High. Holding up at 9 right now. I want to see if this level is going to become resistance. Trying to consolidate above VWAP. Almost a minute left. Can it get back over the 5? Looks like it wants to push back up to the 5. Okay, looks like it wants to play. Got 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. I do not like all the resistance here. It needs to break this resistance here. It needs to break back into the 5 because it's tried to go up once, failed, twice, failed, and we want to make sure it doesn't break this double bottom. Looking good right now though, with a minute left. Let's see if it'll break it. Okay, there it is. I'll take 5 shares up. Immediately snap back. I was going to take 5 shares at the 516 if it could break it. So that's 3 failures right there to hold the 5 on the 1 minute. About to open up the next candle, and on the high break, so let's just put it at the 30. 530. Get in with 25 shares. Double top right there. 525. Just in case it wants to push through, we can take a little profit off the top. $5.16 looking like an area that's holding it back. Might go red here. Yep. Definitely had our order out there ready to go, but it's struggling to hold the 5. Looking like it wants to go. Lot of resistance up here at the 5. I mean, it's got resistance everywhere, really. 505, 510, 515. We just want to see it break out of this level right here. Break that 525. Let's see. May surprise us and go ahead and jump through the roof. The high of the day was 545. So we'll see if it can press its way back up to the 545 area. I believe it can. There's a little bit right there. Did a little double top right there. Looking for a little bit more motion here. We got our buy set up at the 25, just in case it wants to run up there and get us in like it just did. See if it can come up here and touch the 45. We'll be out on the low of this 499. 499 area. Want to see if it can give us a little break here. Break of that high. Okay. Went up there and touched it. We'll take a little bit. Getting out of the red here, looks like. Getting out of the red. Alright, so the low of this was the 499. That's where I'll get out. 499 here. But I want to get out of the red right quick. So definitely not looking to take early. It's looking like it wants to go, but I don't know. Alright, we're almost out of the red here. Almost. If it can push up into the 90s, we are almost green. Almost green on the day. I'll start locking in profit up here in just a minute. Right now, break even is the 525. So let's see what it wants to do up here. Starting to get a couple of wick candles up here, so I don't know what it wants to do. I might take a little profit off here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and just wait for a pullback. Did I get it? No, I did not. Be out down here at the 4.99 then. I just be patient. If it comes and stops me out, then it wasn't meant to be anyway. Be patient with these 25 shares and let it play out. Coming on down. Looking for a little bit more of a push. I'm looking, this looks like a double bottom here, so this is where I'll place my stop out here. At least I'll take that. Well, it looks like it's gonna come down. What's the low of this? Low of 543. The low of this candle is a 543. So I think I'm gonna let it play out. I'll get stopped out, break even if I have to. 525. Let's just do 510. Okay, there's a little bit more of a push there. Trying to see what it wants to do here. Continuously looking like it wants to fill out here. So I think I'm gonna start taking off and just wait for a pullback. I don't know why my hotkeys aren't going through, but yeah, it's definitely not fun. What in the world? Okay, I took some right there. Looking like it wants to get another push up. Take a little bit there. I can definitely re-enter. I have a little bit left to re-enter, so I'm not too worried about that. Right there. Come on now. 15 left. Took everything right there just in case it wants to snap down. So now we're only down 10 bucks. It's kind of had me nervous right there making those moves like that. It is looking like it wants to hold up though. So we will be back in at the high of the 585 up here. I just went ahead and took profit because it was looking weak, looking like it was getting into a consolidation mode. I want to see it break out. A lot of buying, a lot of selling going on. Took right there. Alright, I missed it. I missed that move. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Did not miss that move. See if we can get a push through the highs. Definitely snap down. If it shows me red, I gotta be out. Oof, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see you get up though. I'm in with 5 shares. Okay. Pushing through the highs, looks like. High is 585. We'll be out on the low of the 543. If it comes and stops me out here. Okay, got to get all out. Looking like I gotta get all out. Yep. Holy Jesus. How did I miss that? Alright. I think I'm still in with 5 shares. I need to get all out. What? Okay, all out right there. Crazy pullback, and then it missed my my limit order right there. But it's okay. I still made about $5 back, so that is completely fine. I don't know what's going on over here. What's the news on this one? Is it just getting pumped and dumped? Possibly. It's got to get some more volume into it. Yeah, definitely don't want. I'm glad I took 5 shares right there. Okay, this one has a lot of room to the upside. Holding up that 9 right now. Man, that 489 break was crazy. I'm glad I wasn't stuck in there for that. Alright, well, now I'm definitely within my losing range. So I took four or 5 trades or whatever, and I only lost around $10. So definitely within my losing range now. Alright, we'll watch TMBR, see if it breaks down the got up there to the 4, almost the 150, then crashed out. It is above VWAP, so we'll continue to watch it, getting a little bit more volume into it as well. ONTC is a little bit higher price now. I only have $59 to use now, so I'm going to have to trade a little bit cheaper stocks. Let me go look at the float on TMBR. TMBR has a float of 6 million. Okay, that is perfect. If it can stay above VWAP, perfect. They can bounce right here on VWAP and start making its way up. Okay, this one definitely failed out, so I'm glad I took profit where I did. I saw that weakness, it kind of started angling. Took 5 more shares for this break. Was not able to stop out with my hotkeys. My hotkeys were slow, so I definitely got out before this little drop. I got out when it broke, or not even when it broke. I got out when it did this candle right here, and my hotkeys were just slow. Glad I had small share size. Sometimes it happens like that. AHT. It's almost 10 o'clock. ONCT looking very suspect up here. Could break the 6 though. On the 1 minute, the breakout spot is a 630. So I'll put a buy at the 6 for a very small share size. 601. And yeah, we'll just do 5 shares. Break of the 6 is what we're looking for. Matter of fact, looking at this float, I don't even want that. I want something with better, because this, oh, it's got 18 million. Okay, well, that looks better. But still though, the volume is just, the way it's moving is just not what I like to see. CRIS is gonna fail out, way too extended. ONTC now up to the 607. Now it's getting that major push that I was going to be in on, so I'll put the support here, support line right across here. Did not know it was 18 million. I thought it was like closer to 30 million. Okay. Double top right there. Let's see if it'll fall or push. Okay, it's pushing through, or almost pushed through. I'll take 5 shares if it wants to go. Took 5 shares right there, looking for it to go. Got a little push. We'll be out down here on the bottom of this. This low is the 595. 595 here. Okay. Looking for a little bit more of a push. See if we can make a little bit more money back. See if they can get past that 620. The top for this is the 634. So I like to move my stop all the way up to the 25 if possible. The bottom of this low is the 610, which we need to go ahead and put in there. 610 is where we want to be getting out here. So right through here, if it snaps down, let's see if actually we can put it on the low of this 618, 615, 619. Okay, looking like it wants to continue to bless me. Looking very extended now though. It's got 30 seconds left in this candle. It may snap back on me. Might want to jump out. I'm still in the profit. It hasn't showed me red yet. If it shows me red, then I'll go ahead and get out. Under that 25 is what I don't want to see. Alright, got out right there. Took that little profit. I didn't want to see it break under that 25, so went ahead and took profit up there where I was. And as you can see, things went sideways for it. CRS is, oh, I can't do this. It's just not looking good. Definitely too big of a run up. Top and tail out here. Everything's looking bad now. So got 29 bucks left. Made a pretty good bit of my money back. I was down almost $20. Oh well. But for some reason the hotkeys today have been quite sporadic, I guess you could say. Okay, this one doesn't look good on the 5-minute anymore. AHT. See, I don't like any of this. Broke that. Double topped. I don't have the money for that one. This one got up to this level twice and failed. So I'm not really interested in that at all. But I am glad that I am managing risk on these very well. Especially with the volume that's coming into them. It's like no volume. Let's see if we can get back over that 20. It cannot. 486. 5 shares of this will be too much. Especially right there with the way it's looking. Looking very weak. Held up this little level, but could be a fake out. Could trade it from here up to the $5. But I do not know if this is a pullback above VWAP. The VWAP is at the 87. So it's struggling to even get over the 87. Yeah, that's out of there. AHT. This one's holding the 9 right here. Still bad setup for the 5-minute, and the volume looks like it's drying up. It's not even moving. I take I can't take 5 shares of that one. All right, XBIO is done for the day. So everything is pretty much just done. Now this one, ONTC, may actually give moves. I'll get like 2 shares of this. 2 shares will be $12 just about. So right over the top of this, let's call it 630, 640. 640, we can take like 2 shares if it breaks out. Okay, put it up there at 640, 2 shares, and then we can also do 2 shares at 640. Or how much will I have after that 2 shares? Maybe 1 share at the 645. Now just sell all over the top. So I got both of those orders in. Has a little indecision right here. It needs to get over this 30. Let's say the 37. Let's just say the 37 would be where I need to set all of them. 37 for 3 shares. Because the top of this is the 33. Top of this, the high, breaking the high of day will be the 35. So yeah, the 37 will be the ideal point to get in. Let's see what it can do, man. It may just blast off and take me with it. Because it's right at the high of day on ONTC or ONCT. Alright, we are in there. I'm gonna let it ride out for a little bit, see if I can make something on these last 3 shares. 18 cents. We're above the high now. Our out will be the low of this 620. 620 for a sellout. Okay. Up like 45 cents, which is like nothing really. See if it can continue up, or will it slam down and get me out here? Getting a little bit of volume behind it. May slam down and get me out here though. Just gonna let it ride. It's only 3 shares, so I'm not gonna lose anything but a couple of cents. But on the upside, I could gain quite a bit. It may come back down to hunt me. Buyers trying to push it up. We'll see. 650, 650 area getting very crowded. Actually, I have enough to add 1 more share to this over the top of the 657 if that's possible. 657. 655. We can add one share there if it'll get it. So that way I'll have 4 shares. Okay, got me in there. Let me go ahead and cancel this order. 620 is where I'm looking to get out. 620 with 4 shares here. Well, actually, I may just be selling up here, huh? Not really. I don't want to take profit too quickly. 620, 4 shares be the sell point. We'll see if it can push a little bit higher. We will start taking off, especially after we get under $10. I'm pretty sure that I'll be ready to take. So definitely making some gains here. Should have had a hotkey for a one share. But I'll go ahead and start to get out maybe at the 659 area here. The low of this is a 655. So I'll sell some right there at the 6. Well, almost look like it wanted to go higher. Okay. Maybe it did want to go higher. I'll sell at the bid here, wherever this bid stops here, 75.80. Okay. Go ahead and sell some at the 78. Sell 1 share. Okay, that's 1 share. Bid price is a 75. Whoops. All right, sold 1 share there. Looks like it's ready to pull back now, so we'll jump down here to the 68. Sell a little bit. If it's ready to go. Nope. Okay. Looks like it wants to give some more. Let's go up to the 80 if possible. 78. Sell at that bid right there. Sold a little bit right there, and now I have 1 share left. I'm kind of scared because I believe this is going to pull back a lot really quickly. So we'll get at the 775 and be ready to sell there. Okay. Well, was not able to sell there, so I'll go ahead and take off with my hotkey if I need to. Yep, right there. So we're almost back into the $10 range, and I just didn't want to allow it to pull back too far on me right here, like it's gonna break right here, because this is overextended. Went up here, got overextended, did this pullback play on a red bar, which means the sellers push this down to here, and now all it needs to do is break this 663 and it'll be coming down. So I want to go ahead and get out before all of that madness. All the shorts are looking for this break, this double bottom break right here. This is the low of 66. So 66 break is what they're looking for. And on the 5-minute, you can see it's too extended. All right, so this is the break of the 66 that I was talking about. We're looking for that break here on the 66. tap the 66, and there's the break that they would have been looking for on the short side. Distribute, administer. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for the day. ONTC may continue up, but it just was not good enough for me. It started to get these wicks, started to get these red candles, so I just went ahead and sold on that weakness. I just felt that it was going to go. But I do believe now, as it comes up, the new short position is the 650. So when it comes back and crashes this 650, I believe it's going to actually go down, but it may continue higher, like it looks like it's going to do. The high was the 688. It needs to get over that 688. Let's see if it can do it. 688, and it did it. Wow, that's a strong stock. All right, well guys, I will be back tomorrow. Oh, before I shut down, let me show you my realized gains and losses and where I lost the majority of my money today. I did work my way back just a bit. So ONTC, the biggest loss was the $18 on XBIO on one of those slams down when I had 50 shares in. And then I had another 50 shares that I lost 60. So in all, I lost about 15, 16, not 15, about $19 to begin with. And then I had to just work my way back a little bit. But I don't like working my way back. I like to just not have any mistakes in the first place. But it is a learning experience. Of course, these are live videos, so you actually get to see me trade live and make decisions in the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and shut that down. And I guess this was a fake out. Went up, and let's see if it breaks this 680, it's going down. But anyway, I guess we can watch this since I'm live. May break out, may not. I believe it's gonna break. With the 5-minute setup the way it is, yeah, there it is. That was the break. All right, well, that's it for today, guys. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down, and I'll roll the outro really quick for us, and we will get out of here. Let's go.